This programme may contain strong language, adult humour and scenes of a violent or sexual nature.
Welcome to SketchUp. The writers, directors and actors of the East Midlands join forces to create a brand new show exclusively for Notts TV.
Anything.
In this series, SketchUp has showcased the talent of tomorrow and the potential future faces of the silver screen. Over 7 episodes, the teams fought to claim the coveted prize of Best Sketch, and we met the actors, writers and directors who just might be the rising stars of film and TV. But with only a couple of minutes, minimal set and only their acting skills to rely on, did they shine bright or did they crash and burn?
You better not tell Mum about this.
Well, there was laughter, there were tears, and you, the lucky audience, got to see the unbounded creativity the East Midlands had to offer.
I got this situation, innit?
At the start of the series, we cherry-picked the top creative talent with the auditions and the scripts.
No, you started it. Come on, let's finish it.
Then we chucked them into rehearsals and got them working with industry professionals to get their sketches in top shape.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to come up with.
And in this, the last episode of the series, it all ends as a top industry panel judge the prize of Best Sketch of SketchUp 2016.
I love female comedy.
I just like to be told a good story.
Without a good script, you're never going to make a good film.
This is SketchUp. First up, we've got a pop sensation, Elvis Presley. I'm so excited I could burst.
What time is it? It's been forever. I hope he's here soon.
Me too. Feel sick.
You wouldn't believe what I had to do to raise money for this pass. No one can accuse me of being a lackadaisical fan. But I did many terrible things. I sold half my dad's Elvis Presley memorabilia, and there was a lock of Elvis's hair in there as well, and I think I might have been ripped off.
What did your dad say?
Oh, he doesn't know yet, but he's not been around, so I don't care. How'd you get your pass?
Oh, I just saved up.
Quick, before he gets here, let's see what our actors have already been in.
He's coming over. What are you going to do?
We've already seen Georgie from Champagne.
Just amateur stuff, really, and I've hardly done any television work, so this is kind of like the first big project for me if I'm successful in here.
What was that? Shh.
Mercedes got spooked out in short straw.
Go on here. Shh.
I really do want to go into, I want to go back to drama school and I want to train and hopefully set up my own theatre group one day and do some work in theatre.
We first met Sean in Keeping Shop and later Soft Criminal.
I got the gun, I put it to his head and I pulled the trigger.
I did it at a very young age and I knew I loved it. I knew I was in heaven. I knew it's what I wanted to do.
Here's writer Sarah Daoud to tell us a bit about where the story came from.
It was kind of inspired by a film that I'd watched just before I wrote it about Beatles fans, just really mad American Beatles fans. The film was called I Want to Hold Your Hand, and it was just really, really funny. And so it was kind of inspired by that mania that I think a lot of teenage girls feel towards their favourite celebrity. And then the characters, when I wrote them, I kind of had... there was a TV show on at the time, Raised by Wolves, by Caitlin Moran and her sister. They wrote it. And the characters in that are really... they're just really quirky. And so I sort of had them at the back of my mind too when I wrote them.
Oh my God, I'm going to be sick.
You right, girls?
Put your head between your knees. Hi, Marty.
You right, darling? You want me to sign that, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's it to?
Nori.
Nori.
That's me.
There you go. You want a picture and all, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, well, it was nice to meet you. I've got to get off. See you later.
Oh, what? That's it?
Time is money, darling.
Well,
Oh, I feel better now.
Of course you do, darling. Marty Bruce, he's in the building. What have you brought for me to sign then?
Oh, I forgot to bring something.
Oh, that's a shame. Sorry about that. See you later then.
You can sign a shirt.
Oh, yeah, my shirt. OK.
This is my favourite album by you. My favourite song is On Your Body, and then I really love Fun to Lullaby.
Fuck's sake.
Was a dickhead anyway.
A bit of a sticky end for Sean. Tracy, what did you think?
Yeah, I think they did really well. The first session, I got the guys to come outside to the ice arena, and I was like, all right, so that's Marty Bruce, and he's really Marty Bruce, and this is where you'd actually stand if you were fans. You'd be at this gate. So, like, let's just start it from here, you know, getting the fun of it, because it's quite fun.
It's been fun, but now for our final scene, and it's a bit of a sombre one, with That Good Night.
We need to do it now.
There must be something else that we can do. Dad, sometimes...
This is the first time these actors have worked together. Lewis was in Issues.
You creepy bastard.
I've been working hard on it, so I just want to display what I've done, what I've come up with.
As well as other things, Toby was in Devils in the Detail.
I'm hungry.
What?
It's always been there. I've always wanted to be an actor, ever since I was tiny. But when I was younger, I didn't really have the confidence.
Here's writer Tom Lashley to tell us where this scene came from.
Sort of a dying father who asked his son to help him commit suicide, and it's kind of that final interaction between them, basically. So pretty cheery stuff. My mind always goes to quite kind of dark, sad places when thinking of creative things. I did definitely want it to be, really kind of emotionally pulling and like sort of pulling into heartstrings and that sort of stuff.
Thanks, Tom. With that, let's get back to the scene.
What about the police? Eh? They want to know how you got it.
Everything's in that letter. Read it with your mum. Let me see it. Mix it up in that glass of water. Give it to me.
Please.
I want this, Nick. I need this.
Make me look respectable for your mum.
Strong stuff there. Director Simon Diamond, tell us what you think of the scene.
Yeah, I think it works. I think it works really well. Like, I think when it was performed live, what I noticed, like, to the edit, there's a lot less dialogue now. But I almost think that works to its benefit because the performances really come alive in between the lines. And then the more we worked on it, it almost got harder and harder for them to recapture that same energy. So, like, especially in, like, sort of Toby's face and the way he's kind of, like, pushing this on his son, a lot of that's said, you know, without having to be said. And I think that works really nice. And there's a sense of tension in it as well, which...
And with that, you've seen them all. The only thing we've got left to do now is for our judges to pick the winner.
I really like it. It's like EastEnders, but good.
My overall favourite
My favourite of all.
The one that excited me the most
is...
Welcome back to SketchUp, where the actors, writers and directors of the East Midlands have given it their all to make the best sketch. SketchUp shone the creative spotlight on the top talent in the East Midlands, and it was only here on Notts TV. In part one, as the series came to a close, things came to a sticky end for Sean. And we rounded out the series with the dramatic final moments between father and son.
What about the police? They want to know how you got it.
We picked the talent, they made the scenes. But now there is only one group left to speak to. It's the judges.
My name is Penny Chettle. I'm head of Spool and also chair of commissioning for Notts TV.
I'm Nick Harvey. I run the television workshop.
Hi, I'm Al Clark, and I run Wellington Films, based at the Broadway Cinema, with my partner, Rachel Roby.
SketchUp is a great idea. I think everyone's very accepting that it's being born and it's being created, and you know, how's it going to turn out? Where's it going to go?
Without having a set, minimal props, in a theatrical space, if you like, I think that's a real challenge because you're asking the audience to use their imagination.
In something this short, you've got to deliver something with impact quickly. Chucking more lines in isn't going to make it better. Sometimes the best scripts are the ones with the least dialogue in.
I think one of the things is what translates well from theatre to television.
I love the development of this medium, theatre, being put in a film and TV context.
I was really pleasantly surprised. They were entertaining. The acting was great. The writing was fantastic.
It was executed very well.
Yeah, I was very pleased to be a panellist.
So yay, SketchUp. Keep going. Do it. It's a good idea.
We locked our judges in a room with nothing but a box of popcorn, some weak orange squash and a selection of the best sketches the East Midlands could muster. Let's see what they make of them.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying, mate.
It was pulled off very well. It was executed very well.
Look, mate, I don't think I can do...
They were really strong performances, but built on that script. It was never going to deliver as good a package in the end.
It's not about what you said. Adam! It's not about what you said!
I really like it. It's like EastEnders, but good. Like, really good.
I don't even know why he gave me the shot.
Yes, you do. You know exactly why. He was looking after you.
It was good, and the performances were strong.
Being over the paperwork and everything seems to be in order, there are, however, just a few issues left to be resolved.
It's a great concept. I think it's a really good idea. I feel like I'd want more.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I have got work to do, so you had better let me have that data report.
No. I'm going to need this for the 4 o'clock.
You know, it's one of those things that could have quite easily gone off the rails and not worked, but it worked.
Mix it up in that glass of water.
There's a real suspense around what's going on, and just, you know, the action of the stirring of the spoon, I think is, you know, that's fascinating to watch.
Hey. Of
course I remember.
Very different and original and fresh.
You know the deal and everything then, yeah?
I'm hungry.
Eternal damnation of the soul.
Every bit led the story on. Everything was there for a reason. There was no sort of fat to it.
You get 3 for £1, so you might as well.
Nah, two's fine.
It flowed, the rhythm, the comedy timing, and I liked it because it was quirky and it was a bit different.
And another bloke. Chasa jumpers.
Jesus again.
But no Jesus, no Batman, no Tooth Fairy.
The story, although funny, just didn't. It seemed a bit more rambling.
Incredible advice, Tracy. Thank you.
I like that one. I've seen that a few times now, and it gets better with repeat watching. There's more that I see about it. The chemistry between them two is great. Just those little looks, the little pauses between, but they breeze through it really, really nicely.
That was SketchUp 2016. Now it's time to pick a winner.
My overall favourite
The one that excited me the most.
My favourite of all
is Keeping Shop.
Hey! Serious?
I think Keeping Sharp.
Oh, nice one. Good work. Well done.
By far, my favourite was Keeping Shop.
Yeah, well done, well done. Thank you very much, yeah.
My God, do you hate me that much?
I don't hate you, Dad.
Then what the hell was this all about then? You'd rob your old man.
When we get into the two actors there, Toby and AJ, just locked in that crisis situation of and all the history that's gone before in that relationship, it just sizzles. There's a really electric atmosphere between those two.
It wasn't my idea, all right? I'm sorry. Just please don't tell Mum.
Oh, yeah. She'd be thrilled to hear our only son tried to rob the family business.
Keeping Shop was set above the rest for me because it had a very strong script and also had great performances and was well directed as well. It had the full package going for it.
Yes, I'll certainly tell her and listen to her crying all fucking night.
All right.
Where have you been? She's been worried sick.
Been around.
It seemed like a snippet out of something much bigger. So it's almost, I would like to see the whole story, and that's why I think that one worked for me more than any of the others, because it didn't feel like it was just a standalone sketch.
And the next step is turning that scene into a short film.
AJ and I were kind of talking about about how much we enjoyed working on it during SketchUp, and then just through conversation, I literally just dropped it in and said, "Do you fancy making it into a film?" And Sophia was just like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Being part of the process and being able to sort of organically take the project to the stage was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, so I put together a 90-second trailer for the film. Here it is. You got it.
You take it. What the hell are you doing? You disappeared for months, and now this. Do you hate me that much?
Don't hate you, Dad.
What happened to us, eh? You used to love it here when you were a kid. You'd spend the whole day with me. Adam!
You can't understand. I'm not a little boy anymore, right?
Your money or your life!
I told you they would be the future faces of TV and film. Let's get back and talk to our winners.
I think it's very important that we thank the entire team of SketchUp and everyone who's worked hard in the background as well. Because I don't think we take first spot as the winning team. I think it's more a case of We've really worked hard to make the best of what was available.
I think it's a kind of just constant upward curve, because even now you've seen this thing happening and you've filmed it, and now we don't know what's going to happen next. It's all just exciting, and it's continued excitement.
Really taken aback.
Seems as though it was your worst on script.
Yeah, remember because you wrote a couple, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 3 in, and I was just the least confident in this one, so because of that, it wasn't the one that I liked the best.
I think like the whole thing with SketchUp is, as you were saying actually, because there's been such a different range, like all different genres of stuff. Comedy, drama. So I think seeing all of them together has been great.
It's amazing for us to win the first spot, the top spot. It's been an incredible kind of journey throughout picking out the scene, because when I first picked it out, I'm talking about the wrong thing for you guys, aren't I? I'm supposed to be talking about thank you so much.
Here we are, the end of SketchUp 2016.
Yes, with me.
We've taken 21 actors and 15 writers.
You got nothing better to do today.
Who made 21 brand spanking new sketches for Notts TV.
Really?
Mentors have been at their side.
That felt true, and that's all they need sometimes, is just to be told that bit was true.
And industry pros have been watching.
I think it's always interesting for someone like me who's based in London, but casts a lot of stuff regionally, to see a lot of good actors based here.
Jan style. Hardcore Bruce Lee shit, Kung Fu Panda.
What's exciting is that there's a chance to see some up-and-comings that I have no idea exist.
As they slaved away, competing for the top prize.
What snack? Custard creams?
Adam! It's not about what you said!
What's that? You just smiled at him.
Hardly.
No, you started it. Come on, let's finish it.
No, this is exactly what Sarah's saying, all right?
Mint chop.
With sprinkles.
Of course, with sprinkles.
I really don't want to get into this.
Let me deal with all the pooing business.
What's your favourite food?
Buffet. Okay, so after the marriage, you'll be known as
Ultra Woman.
Fuck you! What was that?
And ultimately fighting their way into the spotlight and onto your TV screens.
SketchUp was a chance to bring in some of the acting talent that was around locally.
It's a seedbed for, that development of talent.
Thanks goes out to our cast, the skills of our behind-the-scenes crew, and especially to you guys at home. It's been a pleasure sharing these sketches with you. We all hope that you enjoyed SketchUp.